was in Milton Hospital with my daughter and was having a baby, and I went in there and a sister come and got me and said, look, there's a rugby league bloke up here and he's doing it pretty tough. And it turned out it was a guy who played with St George, and a bloke called Doug McRitchie, who was a great player of the 50s. He got really emotional, went there, and I thought how sad it was. So I went back to Sydney and I got with Jimmy Hall and we worked out an idea, a plan of starting the Men of League. We started in Jim's office in town, and from there we've sort of blossomed into where we are today, and we're helping our mates, you know, and that's what we do. We help those who are doing it a bit tough.
Fundamentally, the whole thing about Men of League that I love the most is this ethos of mateship. It's really powerful and it's really strong, and it really glues the organisation together, and that's how welfare happens, because mates look after mates. And we've got amazing resources at our disposal through the NRL, through the community, and you could not ask for a better organisation to be part of.
I'm very proud that we are part and parcel of a much wider rugby league family, and I'm very proud to work with the Men of League every day.
I think it can be simply explained by our charter, which is to care for the rugby league community. And the rugby league community is not just what you see on TV, those people that you go and cheer for on a weekend in one of the big stadiums. It goes right back down through to the grassroots. The many great people that are volunteers in this game. You know, that it's my mum, it's my dad, it's my old junior coach, it's the people that run the water, and so many of these great individuals do it for nothing, but for the love of the game.
Inside to Ben Ross, and Big Ben, he scored.
I remember laying flat on my back in bed for weeks, and I was in hospital where a guy walked past me and he realised who I was and said, "Oh, you're Ben Ross from Cronulla, and you used to play footy." And I said, "Yeah, I used to, and now I'm in a broken neck situation." And he came down and sat with me for a few hours and sort of changed my day and my outlook on life. And I realised that's exactly what the Men of League do. They come into hospitals and they see people who are really doing tough and just changing the situation. And I think that's where this friend of mine, now he's one of my best mates, has made me realise what this conversation can do and what we really can do as Men of League.
Men of League came into mine and my family's life back in 2005 after my father, Gary Longhurst, was diagnosed with motor neuron disease. It was a really hard time, and it's great to see them helping everyone that's involved in this wonderful sport, because it is such a tight, strong community, and the mateship of this game is wonderful.
We got a penalty and I got a tap and run into this huge bloke. I just head down and he sort of hit me on a sweet spot in the back of the neck, and boom, on impact I knew something was wrong straight away, you know. My friends had got on to Men of League and they sort of knocked on the door, sort of brightened up my day. They came in Santa hats and good blokes, put a smile on my door, you know. I love the game, and knowing that they come to the rescue was just, it feels brilliant, you know.
I was in hospital with a stroke in a pretty bad way. I was just out of intensive care, and the Men of League arranged for a busload of them to come in their old jumpers. And when I got all those blokes down there that day, that was incredible.
There might be bigger charities in Australia, but I don't think there's anyone been more successful than they have, or more helpful to the members of it, to the people of it that are the Men of League. When I'd lost my leg, they put a chair in for me at home, you know, and they fixed the bathroom up and did everything there. Put on a dinner for me, which was successful, and you know, they've been great. You stay mates for life. They'll always be mates, you know, they're mates for years, because you get out there in the paddock and you bleed for one another and you play for one another, and that's the basic of the game.
The backbone of the organisation is the backbone of rugby league, and that's not letting your mates down, being there for them when they fall on hard times and helping them get back on their feet. So yeah, all the makings there of what rugby league started have definitely been brought into the Men of League.
With the support of those who love rugby league, we have reached out to lend a hand. Now it's your turn.